So we've come down to the other side of this farmyard, and we were just speaking to one of the locals, really nice chap, and he said apparently inside the barns, one of the barns has got something like 20 fire engines, did he say?
I think so, yeah.
20 fire engines, so God knows how old they are, and in another one there's about 40 plus tractors. It's just, he was a proper hoarder, this geezer. So sadly, I can't see us having a look in there because the chances of seeing this bloke is really slim. But if we walk down here, we should see some of the stuff we can see. So.
Oh, and apparently they live in one of the rooms in that manor house. One room only. So to live in these poor conditions is terrible. Yeah, there's one.
That looks to me like it's an old generator. Looks like an old generator.
You can put the...
You got the... I don't know what that is. I mean, looking at it, it looks like it used to be a an excavator or some kind of digger. Because there's the back end of it there, and there's the cab. And you can see nature has literally grown inside and just shattered the windows. Jesus. I don't even know what that... You can't even tell because you just can't see it. You really can't see anything. And there's another one with a number plate up there. V-Reg. And the nature's just gone... In fact, I think that is a tractor. Because there's the front end of the tractor there, the bonnet. And there's the cab. But you just wouldn't recognise that to be a tractor. But I know, just over the back there, there's an old truck from like the 1940s. Just sat in all this stuff, but... The best time to come here is in the winter because you can actually see the stuff. But there is a lot of there's a lot of stuff just in that area, and you just can't see it. And then you come down here and you got this section here. Now I remember in the winter, inside here, there's just tractors everywhere. In fact, just standing here, you wouldn't even notice it. You'd walk straight past it, but there is a tractor right in front of us, right there. You just wouldn't notice it was there. Stuff in there. Maybe you just can't see, can you? You can't work out what things are. There's something in there. I think it's a attachment, like a sprayer attachment for a tractor. But there's a tractor here. All you can see is the exhaust and the cab. That is literally all you can see. And behind that, just there's another machine. Like a jib. God. This is just absolutely insane. All this stuff just left. This is hoarding on the huge scale, this is. So apparently in these big massive barns there's like all sorts.
Should we say fire engines?
Oh wow, there's a tractor there, just literally, you wouldn't even tell that's a tractor, it's just grown over. Completely grown over. There's one under the tree there. There's one there. But it's just all left. But literally inside here is tractor heaven. As you can see, it's on a public footpath. All this gear, it's just public footpath. So we're just going to wander into one of the fields now, which it looks like loads of people have been. Now remember, in the winter, in here, there's an old tractor, and I mean very old. It's like a 1940s Massey Ferguson or something. But I'm trying to see if there it is. There's the exhaust. You would never ever ever get that out of there unless you've got a pair of croppers. But there is an old tractor in there. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't know it's there. Such a shame you can't see it. There's an old attachment there. There's probably all sorts in all this growth. It's just grown over. You can't see. Oh. All you can see is an exhaust. And then look at all this. This is just sheet metal for a roof or something. This is just crazy, absolutely crazy. This guy was an hoarder who just collected all sorts. But we may come back again anyway in the winter to do an even better video to show you the proper stuff properly, because when all these weeds died down you can actually see stuff a bit better.
Any idea what that is?
Some kind of drum aid. I don't know. Looks like an air raid shelter, though it.
Yeah.
It's just
big enough then, is it? Unless it goes far back in the bushes.
Well, it's just been put there.
The bushes have overgrown. That's bad idea.
Jesus. I mean, look at these fields. You can tell they ain't been farmed in such a long time. They've just gone. Well gone. But there's machinery over here, which has got no meanings to be here whatsoever. I mean, it's stuff out of factories by the looks of things. I'll check this out. I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of huge press out of a factory. And you've got another machine there. I mean, why the hell would you have factory machinery on here? For instance, if you look behind us, there's the back end of this manor house. And you can see there's just machinery everywhere. All over the place, just machine. Yeah, I won't climb. I did that. I did it last time and I nearly fell through it. You can just tell how long they've been here. God, there's some more machines over there and an old generator and God knows what. But I mean, these low trailers. I mean, how much are those worth? They've got to be worth some money, surely. I mean, the guy who was on that house down there, he said there's a low trailer with what we just walked past, and they're worth about 50 grand. So there's just got to be money's worth, and apparently they've run out of money or something to do up the house. So it makes you wonder, why didn't they start selling the machinery that's just lying everywhere to pay for the house? I just don't understand it. There's just no logic in it. And you can see the roof on that is just gooing. It's just bowing. And to think they live in that. Gee. Look at that.
Bloody hell, that's welly then, isn't it?
But the weeds ain't just on the outside, they're on the inside.
They grew inside, yeah.
The weeds
See if I can get to it.
just literally took over the cab. That's just amazing. I ain't got a clue what it is. Couldn't even tell you.
Not sure. Well, it's got a wing mirror, so is it a lorry? No. Little truck?
Tractor.
Yeah. Bloody hell, look at...
I think I know what it is.
I mean, a pot of bloody stingers here, but that's the closest I can get to it. You can see. See, it's just covered inside of the growth.
You know
Crazy.
it's a crop sprayer.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can see the things on the top, all that fold out.
Oh no.
It's an old crop sprayer, but you don't look in bad nick.
No.
It's almost like the weeds have preserved it.
True. God, there's a load of stuff. Have you seen all the stuff over here?
Oh, it's full.
Crazy.
Absolutely random machinery everywhere here. So look at this, you wouldn't tell, but you see where the bushes are like growing up, there and there. Those are tractors, but they've just been swallowed by nature. You wouldn't believe it, would you? There's that there. There's got to be a tractor there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's something in there because of the shape of it.
You can see something at the front.
Yeah.
But it's like the weeds are going to protect it, so it won't rot, will it, or nothing?
No.
Because the weeds are like a cover. So we've come to some more machines, but there's no way I'm getting through that. No way. You see there's an old track marshal there, which is like a tractor basically. And there's one at the back there. There's one just here. But even these have got to be worth some money, haven't they? They don't look in bad nick. None of these machines really look bad. They don't look rotten, do they? They look as if you could put diesel in them and just like carry on. But same again, it's a winter job. There's no way I'm getting over there. Got no chance. There's more stuff up here. So you had this fence built around the whole perimeter. But all this is his land, but it just doesn't like anyone going in there apparently. It's just weird. But we'll walk back down that way after. There's another track marshal there. God, I can't believe how many there is. He must have just collected them. I ain't got a clue. There's another one. I think it's bramble. It's just overtook everything out the bramble. There's another track marshal. He loved his track marshals. That one don't look in bad nick, to be fair. You can get a lick of paint on that. If I slaps a new battery on and whatever. Good to go. It's just crazy. How the hell does somebody live in that house? I mean, look at the state of the roof. The tiles have gone. There's a massive crack going to the side of the building. It's almost like the thing's just ready to just collapse and somebody's living in one room in that house. I don't know if to believe it or not. It's just hard to believe. There's just no way. Strange. Over here we've got an old loading shovel. Very old loading shovel. I don't know if that's, I mean, look at it. It's got a registration plate on that, I don't know. But that don't look in bad nick either, to be fair. I mean, some of these machines, it's like the weeds have just protected and preserving them because they, well, I don't know about this one. God, that one's completely had it rotted. Windows, I mean, the windows have gone because the weeds have grown inside the cab and just put pressure on the glass and it's just popped the glass. Well, that's got to be an old machine. It's got to be like 1940s or 50s, something like that. It's hard to say. It's hard to put a number. So we've just seen another local again, and said the same, pretty much the same thing as the other guy. It's fascinating, and they live in one little room inside that big, huge manor house. And there's just tractors upon tractors. And there's another one. Yet another tractor with a front end loading shovel. I mean, half these tractors I've never seen in my life. There must be like, I don't know, whether foreign tractors, whether he imported tractors from different countries or what, I just do not know. It's just, it's crazy. I don't recognise anything, like, you know, branded stuff like Massey Ferguson and John Deere and stuff like that. It's all foreign stuff like this one here. Ah. Now I can see the room where they actually live. Now it does actually look like they have been living in that room. But say we've apparently, the bloke said you want to watch out because the bloke might come out and have a go at you. But that'd be interesting because you don't ask, you don't get. I'm pretty sure that's a Mercedes Benz. MB, I don't know. A Mercedes Benz tractor. I don't even know they made tractors.
That one over there is a Mercedes.
Oh wow, there's another. Yeah, there is. There's a Mercedes Benz tractor over the back there as well. And just there, that's a forklift truck, a telehandler. Well, so it must speak how old this place is because the Mercedes Benz still make tractors. So I've never seen one, not any of the farms we've been to. Even this little tractor here, I don't even know what that is. I can't wait. Oh, in fact, the badges fell off. A Doots. Oh, I think that's that's definitely a foreign tractor. I don't know if it's something like Russian or a Soviet tractor. Hang on.
I see somebody looking out the window. I think somebody's looking out that window. Surely.
I don't know, I just heard a door.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can see somebody in the window. Sure, somebody's in the window there. I don't know.
This is just one creepy place.
I don't know.
No, there ain't no one in that window.
No.
But it seems weird why the padlock's open, so I'm wondering if the woman's popped to the shop. So I know them all, so I don't really want to stay around here too long and intimidate them anyway. So I think we'll make a move back down the path and see if we can see anything else we've missed. There's no point going back up there because we've already seen the front of the building. So I'm afraid this is going to be a part 1 and 2 video. So it's part 1 of the summer and we'll be back in the winter for a part 2 so we can actually see some of the machinery, because it's just absolutely overgrown and you can't see half of the good stuff. So I think if we do this video in 2 parts. And also this place isn't abandoned, so there's no point in asking for the location for this place because I'm not giving it anyway. But you know, it's just left. It's mainly the tractors that are the interesting part, because I've never seen so many tractors just left, as if like there was, you know, working, and then all of a sudden they've decided to park it up and buy another tractor, and it's just weird. Yep, so we'll walk back down the main path now and see if we can see anything else we've missed. So we know that this bloke paid to have this big perimeter put all the way around the whole of this farmyard. But he put it, well, where I'm standing now, he's on a public footpath, so it's a right of way, you're allowed to come through it. But he's put the fencing on the other side. But why on earth has he left a gap? I mean, that fencing there is pointless. But he's put a gap there, and it looks like people have been walking in there anyway. I mean, what's the point in that? It's just, I don't get this place. It's just a weird, I can't weigh it up, because obviously we've heard from multiple people now that there is people living in the house, which is a shame, because obviously there's no way we're ever going to get near it or in it, because obviously I don't do trespassing. But it's just a waste. But it almost reminds me of Plasteg.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing. It's the same situation. You know, you've got a lovely big massive place that's falling to the ground almost, but you know, they're still living in there and they're elderly. I don't understand it. It's crazy. But nobody's come to us. Oh God. Bloody hell. And there's another tractor. That's been sat there for a long time. It doesn't look like a very old tractor. I mean, I'd say that's something from the 80s, maybe the early 90s. It's hard to say. There's an old slurry tanker there. But I just look, I mean, in the winter, you can actually see through the bramble when all the leaves have died off, and you can see some other machines because it's just full here. I've never seen so many. And to be on a public footpath is even, it's amazing. And back down the side now by this this loading shovel. But it's in those barns I'd love to go. There's got to be some good stuff in there. I mean, fire engines. Why would you collect fire engines? It makes no sense. And if they're anything like the tractors outside here, they've got to be classic fire engines, so they've got to be worth some bloody money. Same again, he's left a... It's just weird why you'd leave a gap there. You wouldn't fence it off. Almost like you're allowed... And people have been going through there, look. I don't understand it. Oh, actually. Yeah, you can. There's a arrow, so that is a public right of way through that, well, grown over field. But it's just weird to have a public right of way going straight through your farmyard with all these machines everywhere. It just don't add up, does it? And some of the machines in here, God, you can't see them. I mean, it's like that tractor over there, you can just see the exhaust. There's an old sprayer over there. But in here, it's all in here. There is loads of old classic tractors, like in a line. And you just can't see them. And sadly, we can't see the old 1940s truck. But I don't think you'll ever see that. Not today, you will. Oh, actually, I can see some up there. Look in that barn. Is that part of a fire engine or what?
Oh
I don't know.
yeah. See something.
Can't work it out. Or was it another truck or? You're never going to get in there.
I was going to stand on there.
But I'd love to know what's in the barns. Because there's a BMW, an old BMW 3 litre CSL in there. I'm pretty sure it's a 3 litre. I mean, if you can tell off the video, then leave a comment at the bottom. But if it is a 3 litre CSL, that is worth some money. Can't see absolutely nothing in there.
What's this?
It's a container. Ah, we found the woman.
Have we?
Yeah.
Going off one? What there it is?
The old woman's here, everyone. It looks to me like she rides a bike.
A bike? A bike?
She must be a healthy woman. Trying to find us, but no worries. Yeah, I told us has been shopping. Weird, eh? It's gone. I'll say no.
Come on. There it is. Go and ask her. Go on, you ask us.
owner of this place?